With the Neo, it has a very slow climb rate, so you must lay off on the forward stick. But the Neo is super capable. I'm not worried about the Neo, I'm more worried about me. Alright, Dead Random here, and today I am going to fly this morning. This is Friday morning flights. The DJI Neo, using the Goggles 3, Controller 3, and we've got master air screw props. So alright, let's see how this goes. It's been a while. It took me a minute to get everything set up, but looks like we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and let's get that out of there. All right. Okay, it looks like we have all our data. We've got satellites. We're probably going to have to take off. Let's see. We do have manual. Sweet. I don't know. Should I? All right. Looks like we are taking off manual. I didn't know it was going to take off manually. All right, got a few cobwebs I got to shake first. But 4:3 aspect ratio. I will be correcting this drone in post. We'll be correcting the stabilization in post. The Neo, this is the best way to fly the Neo. Now this is the regular Goggles 3, not the N3s. I fly it with the N3 as well. But a little different perspective this morning. Now there are a lot of obstacles in this area, so I've got to be very vigilant today flying. It is baseball season, so the field is looking great. And we should be able to get a good flight out of this. I don't know how much I'm going to challenge the ground, guys. I've got, but the Neo is super capable. I'm not worried about the Neo, I'm more worried about me. Like I said, I got a lot of obstacles I can fly around here. Hopefully not fly into, stay above. Like that net down there. I can't see it though, I can't, so that's not. And we'll buzz the parking lot. Trees. I didn't really adjust the goggles today very good, so let's give it some. Yeah, so with the Neo, it has a very slow climb rate, so you must lay off on the forward stick to allow it to get by obstacles. So you just got to kind of think about that when you're flying. You just gotta lay off the forward stick. You gotta just lay off it and then let it climb. You gotta be patient with this thing, but it is fun to fly this type of flying. You don't want to get into rolls and flips and very steep dives. It just is not. It's just not really good. There's a lot of unpredictability. What I'm hoping is that they throw the Pro unit. But we get a pretty good decent length of flight. So I'm hoping that there is a Neo 2 or a Neo Pro. That's what we're kind of banking on right now. The success of this drone really is conducive to that kind of a situation. So go out here on the field a little bit. Maybe go around the poles here. And have a little bit of fun. It is Friday. We can have fun on Friday. But you get a nice long flight out of the Neo, that's for sure. You can do a lot of terrain exploration. And you get a really nice flight time. I mean, I'm almost half battery. My rule with the Neo is that I only fly about 3/4 of the battery, just so I have plenty of punch to get out of stuff. Get these precision dives in. We can get between objects. And for the most part, we can do some turns. It's just you gotta give it a little space, and you don't get a lot of throttle. So right now I'm milking it because like I said, it's been a while since I've flown, so I'm not. But if you do tap something, you're going to be fine. This thing is not going to fall out of the sky. You do have a certain amount of freedom that way. But yeah, I found a nice little spot to kind of hunker down. There's the nets, got to stay above those. I have a little blurriness going on right now in my vision because I don't have these goggles. I think I have one of the, I can see okay. Maybe it's just because I haven't been in these goggles for a while. But I definitely, in 4x3, you definitely have more room for maneuvering. I think that's super helpful. Oh yeah, 53%. A little dive into the field. But we're going to get good speed. I mean, we get a fair amount of speed here. But it doesn't let you get at those out of control speeds. As fast as this thing's going, I mean, there's definitely a decent amount of speed. I mean, definitely speed that it's definitely worth flying manual. That's kind of the point. Is that in manual you want to have a certain amount of speed and control, and with the Neo you get that. You can get down into in between objects and things like that. All right, so we are at that halfway point on the battery. Usually, like I said, I will limit my battery use. Now we'll get higher because this is where you get that view out there. This morning out there, enjoy that, and then we'll come in for a nice long dive. And it's such a light aircraft, it's just really nice to fly. So I'm going to go down 40%. That's probably enough for this flight. It's good for me. Good exploration flight, and we do have What's awesome about this one, we can click it into sport mode and we can bring it right in and land with total precision right next to my camera, and end the flight. Doesn't get much better than that, guys. That is flying at its best. All right, Dad Random and the DJI Neo. This thing is by far the best tool for fun flying. If you want to learn FPV or fly this alone, you don't even need to have any kind of gear. I mean, I've got this pretty much fully set up, but you don't need all this gear. You can get by with a whole lot less, and you can get a ton of flying time out of it. I probably could get most 30 minutes of flying time if I wasn't doing a lot of really, dives and flips and things like that. All right, Dad Random, Friday morning flights with DJI Neo. All right. Hey, have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video.